Hello, YouTube, and welcome to PasThatExam.com. I'm Omiko Campo, and today we're going to be continuing our discussion about evaluating a matrix. Evaluating a matrix, remember, is taking the determinant of that matrix, usually. So, in this case, we have a 3 by 3 matrix, and as I said before, typically people tell you, oh, just use the first row to take the determinant of this matrix. But in reality, you can use any of the rows here, and it would be advantageous for you to use a row with zeros. So in this case, we're going to use the second row to evaluate this 3 by 3 matrix. All right, so remember that there's two things you need to know. There's the signs for each of the elements, and then there's also the knowledge that you have of taking a 2 by 2 matrix determinant. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to take that 0. We're going to start with this row, and we're going to take that 0, and then we're going to find the submatrices. So there's going to be 3 submatrices. In this case, the submatrix will be here, cover up the row, the column that the 0 is in, and the row that the 0 is in. And you see that it's 5, -3, 1, and 6. 5, -3, 1, and 6. So you write it down. In this case, this one will have a negative sign out in front. 0 times the determinant of 5, -3, 1, and 6. Okay? And so that is our first submatrix. The second submatrix will be taken by covering the row that this 3 is in and the column that that 3 is in. And we get a 2, -3, 4, and 6 matrix. And that one has a positive sign in front of it. 3 times the determinant of 2, -3, 2, -3, 4, and 6. And so we got one more submatrix to find, and that's from -1. We cover up the row and then the column that that -1's in, and we see 2, 5, 4, and 1. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. So it would be 2, 5, 4, and 1. You can see that. Cover it up like that. Okay. And this -1 has a negative out in front of it. That. That's a tricky part. You remember those signs are really important. Times the det, and then we have, that was 2, 5, 4, and 1. 2, 5, 4, and 1. All right. So we have all 3 submatrices. Now what we're going to do is find the determinant of each of these submatrices and multiply it by the element. Okay, so the first one, as you can see, there's a 0 out in front. So this is 0. So we only need to look at these two. So it simplifies it a lot. +3 times the determinant. So +3 times the determinant of 2, -3, 4, and 6. And then negative, right here, negative times a -1 is a +1. So it's just a 1. So you just take the determinant. So determinant of 2, 5, 4, and 1. So we're going to add these together. Look at this expression first. So the determinant of this is what? That says 3 times 6 times 2 is 12 minus -3 or 4 times -3. And we get, this is a +12, so that's 24. So 24 times 3, right? And so that would be 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2, 72. We got 72 right here. 72. And now the determinant of this. So the determinant of this is just 2 2 times 1 is 2 minus 4 times 5. Okay. So now what we have here is we have 2 and 1, which is 2, minus 20. And so that what would give us the final result here is a negative 18. All right. So remember, last time it was 54. If we add 72 and 18 together, we get 54. 72. Let's do a little check here. Borrow the 6 here. 12, 4, 54. There you go. And so that is how you find a 3 by 3 matrix the smart way. All right. See you all in the next video.